Happy Easter, everybody. Welcome to the Starting Over channel. It is 2025 April. It's that time of the year where we remember Jesus and what he did on the cross of Calvary. So, welcome to the Starting Over channel. Funny that I mentioned Jesus on the cross because he went on that cross to give us a chance to start over with God, start over with our lives. And that kind of will be my comeback message for today on the channel. It's been a minute. I have been going through a new chapter or starting over, and this one probably had the biggest battles of my entire life. I will share more as time goes by. I created this channel for exactly that, to share not only my experiences, but the experiences of others, so that you, my beloved, can learn and have inspiration, courage, hacks, um, and learnings from others who have overcome some of the things that you are currently facing or about to face. And this is in the context of, this is not the starting over that says, I just bought a new apartment, I'm moving over into my new apartment, or I broke up with my boyfriend. No, this is, I came from a gender-based violent relationship. I came from a hard childhood. I came from something traumatic, something big. I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know whether I have the courage to leave this situation or whether I have the tools and the know how to rebuild my life. Maybe by not knowing how to start over, I'm now staying in a situation that is killing my spirit, that is destroying my life. So, the aim of this channel is to help people to be equipped to start their lives over, to move from victim to overcomer to victor. You know, it's my chapters and seasons where I've had to start over. I needed helpers, people to handhold me, to be there for me, and that's what happened. So, the footprints in the sand poem, where at some point it started out with two sets of footprints, and then there was one set of footprint, and turned out that that was Jesus's footprints, and he was carrying the person that had started out walking next to him on his back. So I think we have to be that for each other, and that's why this platform was created. So, how do you start over? How do you start over? I think you cannot start over if you don't first acknowledge the problem that forces the need to start over. And I think this is why it's such a timely message for us to share this around Easter, because that's exactly what God did. I think the way people put it, and it's not to say it's wrong, it is factual, it's in the Bible, that's how it's written, that Jesus came to take away the sins of the world, right? And there's nothing, I'm not shying away from the word sin. But at times, maybe your biggest sin in a situation is you were just born to the wrong parents, or you chose the wrong partner, and then your life becomes hell, you know. So your brokenness that came from environment that you were raised in, or many other factors, leads you into a situation that is so horrible, that is debilitating, that is destroying, and that is holding you back and keeping you stuck. So when you now hear that Jesus comes to take away the sins of the world, you don't fully connect that with your situation. And I found in the Message Bible, I found an interesting reference in the Bible, which I want to share. Let me just change the verse. I want to start at verse 30. Okay, it's Luke 5, verse 30 to 32. It says here, the later part of verse 30, it says, the Pharisees and their religion scholars came to his disciples, Jesus' disciples, greatly offended. What is he doing, eating and drinking with misfits and sinners? Jesus heard about it and spoke up. Who needs the doctor, the healthy or the sick? I am here inviting outsiders, not insiders. An invitation to a changed life, changed inside and out. That's Luke 5, 30 to 32. And I love that because Jesus is not saying, he firstly doesn't refer to his people, the people that he's sitting with, as misfits or sinners. He refers to them as sick. Sick, it means you were well, you were whole, something happened in your life that contaminated your system or brought your life down to a different state. And he's saying that his job was not just to come for the forgiveness of sins, it was to invite us to a changed life, a life that is changed from both inside and out. And I feel like that's what, for me, the cross represents. The cross represents a start over opportunity with God, because we cannot navigate life alone. We need God. A starting over life with our families, with ourselves, with our families, with our loved ones, with our careers, in whatever sphere of life you need a starting over chapter. But just like the analogy of being sick, a doctor cannot heal an illness that you, sick person, do not acknowledge exists. And so in our case, it's the darkness. Some of the darkness, it's around us, meaning we have people in our lives that bring darkness in our lives, and some of the darkness that we have to face, which is what's blocking us from having great quality of life, it's in us. And so Jesus doesn't say it in a condemning tone. He says it in a very matter of fact, that any doctor who takes the oath to be a doctor, their passion and commitment is to heal and to put the interests of their patients at heart. And that's what Jesus did when he came. So all we have to do, it's two things. We have to desire a changed life. We have to desire something new. We have to desire a move from the old to the new. And we then have to acknowledge what is the old and the problems of the old. The old is the pain, it's our mistakes, it's our failures, it's everything that we're doing wrong. Could be our attitude, could be anything, as I said, inside and out. That's what we need to bring to the table. And he says, as you bring it, he then does an exchange, because his death on that cross was him laying down his crown of glory, coming down so that that crown of glory can be on us. And he took on the crown of thorns so that we may have the opportunity to have a fresh start. And so I wanted just to say, please do not stay hopeless. Do not think that you are alone. Just like those two footprints, God is offering himself to say, I will carry you. I will walk the journey with you. And there are also human helpers that he puts, divine helpers that he puts along your path. Resources on YouTube, people that we meet in person, different walks of life, they are also part of that solution that God puts in place for us to get a fresh start. And the life that He promises, it's what we now need to firstly close our eyes and dream about. Because in us, He has put that imprint of there's definitely something better. I know there's better for me. What are the dreams that He has put in you that you have forgotten, that you've laid down? Those dreams are part of the Zoe life, the abundant life that He came to give us. So it wasn't just to reunite us with God because sin separated us from God, but it was to give us that life. And so I wanted just to do this video to say to everyone listening that trust God, trust His voice in you, that the changed life, the opportunity for a changed life is available. He's ready to do the exchange with you. I found a song, one of my favorite songs that I wanna share. He wants to exchange your graves, whatever is dead in your life, that thing, He wants to exchange it for a garden. He can turn your graves into gardens. Garden is full of life. It's full of fruit. It's nourishing. And so that's the new life. That's the changed life that He wants to give us. So I'll sing this song as I close this video. And I want to say I'm back and I'm looking forward to walking this journey to the new life, to the changed life with you. And even to help you on how to lay down the old. I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Man's empty praise and treasures that fade are never enough. Then you came along and put me back together, and every desire is now satisfied here in your love. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing is better than you. I'm not afraid to show you my weakness, my failures and flaws. Lord, you've seen them all, and you still call me friend. 'Cause the God of the mountain is the God of the valley. There's not a place your mercy and grace won't find me again. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing is better than you. Doom, 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 doom. You turn mourning to dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You turn mourning to dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You turn graves into gardens. You turn bones into armies. You turn seas into highways. You're the only one who can. You're the only one who can. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. Lord, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. You turn graves into gardens. You turn bones into armies. You turn seas into highways. You're the only one who can. He's the only one who can. His death on the cross is what he used to show us that he can turn death back into life. He can turn sorrow back into joy. Those that had sorrow when he died were joyful when he arose from death, when he conquered death. And if he can conquer death, if he can do that, if he can take upon his shoulders our sins, past, present, and future, and give us fresh slates, he can give you a new life. He can give you a chance to start over. You don't have to stay stuck in whatever you are in. You know, I think of the prodigal son. The Bible talks about the prodigal son and how, after all his shenanigans, finding himself having squandered his inheritance and all the friends that were there with him when he was the it man, were gone, and he had degraded himself to the point of um, eating with pigs in a pigsty, you know. But then he remembered, at my father's house, even the servants eat and live better than this. I'm going home. So may you come home to your original design, and your maker God has the blueprint for your life. He can redirect it. He will send people along the way, your divine helpers, your angels that will help you. And he will hold your hand like this. He does not judge. Anything you show him of yourself, the darkest, the parts of you that you hate the most, he says, it's all good. Bring it on. I can handle it. I can take it. And I can give you in exchange something new, something amazing. So, again, happy Easter, everyone. And I'm so excited for you on the decision that you are making right now to start that part of your life over, or in fact, to start your whole life over, and to trust that you will not do it alone. We're here to walk with you. He is most importantly with you, wherever you are, in whatever part of the world, to walk the journey with you. He's in control. All the hearts of all the 7 billion plus people in the world, even those that have strayed away from him, are in his control. And he can speak into the hearts of men and bring people along your path to help you. And he speaks to you through his word in the Bible, through other people that he sends along your path to help you find your way home. And when you are home, your new life will begin, or your new life has the opportunity to begin. You just need to believe. You need to have the courage to take the first step, and you need to start stepping like the prodigal son. Dusted himself off, didn't need to clean himself up before going home, and he headed home. Happy Easter, everybody.